If a man can identify as a woman, why can't a 59-year-old bloke identify as a 6-year-old girl? Meet Stephanie Walsh.
Hi, we're just playing with Melanie C, Sporty Spice, and I was thinking maybe we should wake her up and see if she'll play the piano for us. Would you like that? Come with me.
No thanks, I'm good.
I want you to see I made a tutu with my sewing machine, and it's for pretending to be a little fairy.
Stephanie has to pretend to be a fairy, but there's absolutely no pretending when it comes to being a 6-year-old girl.
Going upstairs, gonna play.
But old Stephanie is somewhat of a reasonable centrist when it comes to representing the trans age community. Forget 6-year-old girls, how about men who identify as babies?
I actually enjoy running around after Phil. We've never had kids of our own, and we don't plan to.
Probably for the best.
I personally think that age play adds a whole new dimension to our relationship. It makes us stronger. We love each other more. We bond together. I just hope that people can leave us to live our lives the way we want to live them, without judgment.
Yeah, I don't think going public and having millions of people watch you roll around in a nappy wearing a bib was the best way to go about that, mate. Again, there's a running theme here, isn't there? The pathological urge to avoid accepting adulthood and an infantile regression back to a time when there were zero responsibilities. You may remember Stephanie Walsh when this story first emerged back in 2016. Turns out, Paul Walsh was a Canadian mechanic who had a wife and 7 children. Paul's wife was puzzled, and while she was initially supportive of his interest in cross-dressing, she drew the line at changing gender and kicked him out of the house. Yeah, I think the cross-dressing should have been a red flag, love. Back then, before the world had gone completely insane and was only about 90% mad, even liberal left news outlets like the Toronto Post concluded that Stephanie had a mental disorder. Walsh's words support the suspicion that the desire to live as a transgender is a mental disorder, not a legitimate lifestyle choice. Not anymore. They, them who shall not be named can identify as a woman and promote Nike sports bras and Maybelline makeup, so why can't Stephanie be accepted as a 6-year-old girl?
I'm not scared.
Just don't invite him to your kid's birthday party. Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.